What's up, y'all? I got a story time. I'm gonna hit y'all with why did I get married story time later on. Just a different one. Yeah, let's get to it. So, I've been in Houston, 3 years in April, right? So I done ran across a couple dudes out here, but I don't know, these Houston niggas be different. I ain't lying. So it was one day I was heading home from work, I was in my van, and this dude was beside me like in a white Silverado or something like that. Or Sierra, one of them Chevy trucks. So I just happened to look to the left of me, and he waving me down. I'm like, nah, I'm good. So I'm headed to HEB, y'all. I pull up in HEB, look at my river. It's the same damn truck that was on the highway. He didn't got out the exit with me. Sir. So I get out the van, get my foot to go in the store. He parked behind my van. So I walk. I'm like, what's up? He's like, I had to, I know you said nah, but I had to get you down. What's your name? Yeah, I'm James. What you say your name was? I'm James, yeah. So yeah, we ended up switching numbers or whatever. I go on HEB, get my shit. He headed to where he was headed because he was out here by my house, but he stayed for in the country part. Like you gotta go about 30 minutes out your place on house. So he was headed to the country then. So yeah, he called me when I left out of HEB. He was headed to the country. We chopped it up probably like an hour on the phone or something. So the next day he called. He feel like, pull up at my brother's house when you get through with your route. Pull up over there. Cause I want to see your face type shit. So yeah, I pull up over there, hop in the truck with him, his brother on the back seat. And we was just chopping it up. His brother knew somebody from my hometown. So, one for figure out where you from. So it's just, yeah, I used to go there. Y'all know how to go. So I stayed over there probably about an hour. Go home. He hit me on his way back to the country. Like I say, he had to pass my house to go to the country or whatever. So he was like, you at home? Like, yeah, I'm at home. Like, let me pull up right now. You can't pull up. I can meet you at the store up there by the top of the street, or I can meet you at the store. You're like, cool, I'll be there in about 20 minutes. So I went to the store. We stayed out there and talked for about an hour. Like, he was cool. I swear to God, he was cool. So while we up there at the store, he was like, you ought to come to the country. I got this land. We got horses. You can ride a horse before? I was like, no, I ain't never rode no horse. I was like, that's on my bucket list, though. I want to ride horses. I rode a horse long time ago. I was a little kid. I ain't never rode a horse when I was grown. He was like, cool, come to the country. When you get out of work tomorrow, come to the country. We can ride horses or whatever. But it might be cold, so I don't know if we're going to be able to ride, but you can pull up on the land and you'll be able to see him. I'm like, okay, cool. I ain't doing nothing to get out of work. I really be working home type motherfucker. I don't really be outside like talking about. So I go to the country, park my car, hop in the truck with him. And, we seeing the horses and, just doing what we do or whatever. And pull up on a couple people, like, just showing me a little smile every time. A little smile as fuck. And then I feel like he was trying to show me out because I don't know what he was used to. But it wasn't this, swear to God. So about a month and a half later, he started coming over because, like I said, we were vibing. I was with him too. Yeah. But he was not who he said he was, y'all. First of all, his name wasn't no James. His name was B. Yeah, his name wasn't James from the door. The truck he was in, he said it was his truck initially. Come to find out, it was his uncle's truck. Yeah, I cannot make this shit up, swear to God. Mind you, this nigga was 43 years old. Like, he wasn't even know why. He wasn't even young for real. So, yeah, like I said, we were kicking it tough. At this point, it probably a couple months had went by. He in my house like a week or two at a time. That's what he threw me off. Because, hell no, we ain't doing that. I don't give how much I like you. Hell no, go home. Now we at the point I leave to go to work, he there. I come home from work, he there. I don't want to see nobody that much. Like, I love my space. Like, out in a good place. Like, it's cool to have somebody you kick it with, but I ain't got to see you every day. No, especially you not my man. We're not in no relationship, so no, you ain't got to come over here every day. People always say it's good to be with somebody that like you more than you like them. No, because them can be crazy and overbearing. Like, no, this one I like you a little, you can like me a little, and we can do it like this, because hell no. Man, I got low tolerance for anything that, like, quick to cut you off, because hell no, I ain't trying to relive my past. I ain't trying to be nothing with no new nigga. Like, I really feel like just cut my losses right now before we even go any further, because hell no. And like I said, I love my peace, I love my space, and he just want to be there too much. He was there so much to the point my son was like, dog, Juju, you got a boyfriend that on? Juju? Hell no. Because one thing, like, my kids don't see no man in my house. Like, I don't have men at my house for real. So it was new to them too. Like, what the fuck going on up here? So now I'm realizing I ain't seen the truck in a couple weeks. What if the truck hit? I ain't seen the truck. So I asked him about the truck. He was like, my nephew be doing hot shots in the truck or whatever. So he be gone, a couple weeks at a time doing hot shots with cars. So I'm like, oh, okay. So now we at the point where I'm going to the country mode because his nephew in the truck doing hot shots. And so he can't really come to me because that was going to be his days. So yeah, I'm going to the country mode. And in this other little spot on the south side, dropping him off on the south side. You know, it was 2 spots I would pick him up and drop him off from. Now to the point where I'm telling my partner, like, I don't want to, yeah, this ain't it. This ain't it. I thought it was cool because at first I turned up for it, you know. I guess I wasn't, you know, I had been chilling for a minute, so it was something to do. Something to, you know, just something to do, period. That's all it was because I'm so open now. That one thing about me, I cut a motherfucker out so fast. In a little thing, yeah, it's a wrap. And then you gotta come with what I'm accustomed to, baby, because, yeah, these some grown woman bills over here. The rim 2100, you ain't thought you finna come in here and late for no week or 2 at a time and I bust it down, baby. I'm just saying. That ain't what we doing over here. So I'm at the point like, yo, let me go. I gotta go, you know, put this in motion because, this ain't thick. So this one night, I dropped them off on the south side to the same spot. Like I said, it was 2 spots. One in the country, one on the south side. So he, on the way over there, he was like, I got something to tell you. What you gotta tell me? Because, baby, I'm all ears. Run it. The man said the house on the south side is where he live at for real. With his ain't got another in the country, but they was on bad terms. So when he seen me, I guess he was trying to replace the country. I don't know. So I'm like, what make you tell me this right now? Cause you think I'm locked in, I ain't going nowhere. Boy, what? So I'm number 3 or number 2, like, I don't know what we do. Put me down, man. Put me down, bro. Yeah, I don't know what he thought I was supposed to do with the information. But that wasn't it. That wasn't the information to tell me. Because, boy, who the fuck you think I am? So, yeah, this man told me he got 2 other women. A man she been with for 18 years, 17 years, something like that. A side she been with for 13 years. Where do I fit in this equation, sir? So now, him and the other girl, the side chick, they on bad terms. That's how he ended up getting me down. Same woman. He tired of her because he been with her all this time and blah, blah, blah. I just don't know what he wanted me for to do the information. Don't get me wrong. I love when I'm real with me. But keep it real with me from the door. From the door. Don't wait no month or 2 down the line. And let me decide if there's something I want to involve myself in. And at this point in my life, that ain't what I'm on, baby. I don't want nobody else, man. So now I'm thinking, I feel like, baby, who are you? You lied about your name from the door. You lied about, you know what I'm saying, your whole little setup. Baby, who you is? Y'all know I'm investigating. Y'all been finding that out from the other story times. Yep, I investigated. So, yeah, I realized I ain't even never knew the man last name, bro. I ain't even know the man last name. What type of shit he did? He don't do social media. He don't do none of that. He OG. He ain't on none of that. And been to jail. Did about 5 years. So, he OG, all he want to do is listen to screw music, old Dipset. Don't get me wrong with Dipset. But yeah, I'm just trying to get y'all like the type of dude he is. Like, he ain't on none of that social media shit. So yeah, I thought back. Like, he ain't got no cash app or nothing either, but his sister do. So his sister used to cash app me. I went and got her last name out the cash app and put it with his first name. Boom, we got action, y'all. So y'all do a Google search, all it. Facebook, like I said, he ain't even on nobody's page on Facebook. But guess what did come up on Facebook? He on Facebook on the bail bond page. Because they got a warrant out for his arrest. Had been up there for like a month. Soon as I click on search his name, boom, bail bond page pop up. I'm like, what bail bond page pop up? Featured. Such a $5,000 reward and all type of, oh hell, like, baby, you got to go. Hell no, cut them off, cut all ties, change my number. The man would call my partner phone and texting like, what's going on? You want, no, I don't want no pause up, baby. I ain't come out here to be involved in no bullshit. Hell no, I ain't to ride or die. You need to be trying to make sure you get it right with you at home because then who gonna hold you down when you go to jail? Cause baby, I don't even know you for real, the fuck.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back lit live again on Twitch and Facebook, man. Make sure you follow me, Everyday PJ, on Facebook and Twitch. We're gonna keep it lit, big dog. Hey, man. Yeah, this is a wild, crazy situation, man. Bruh, he ain't got no job. Do he got money? Cause he got all the time in the world. He out on bond, then skipped his bond, missed his court date. He about to go to jail. I bet he got some gold teeth in his mouth. It's just something about all this. He got 2 girlfriends, one in the country, one on the south side. Yeah, man. She was either gonna become a 40-year-old baby mama or get caught up in some mess that you don't want to be in, and that's just some shit. That's just something you don't really want to get caught up in. Really, honestly, you don't want to get caught up in no mess like at the tender age of. She got to be a good 40. You know what I mean? Sad situation, and it's crazy. And I'm like, God damn, bro, ain't got no car. You know what I'm saying? See, that's man. I be talking to my people, and I just be telling them, like, look, we too old to be not having shit. We too old to be carless. We too old to be jobless. We too old to be in debt. Borrowing money and not paying it back. We too old for that. You know what I'm saying? You can't borrow money, not pay it back, then borrow money again. That ain't how that work. You know what I mean? So it's just something about some people, man. One thing is, those are the dudes that women should stay away from. But those are the guys who are most persistent at dating and meeting women. And so when the women are out here complaining about the men that they are dating or men they running into, that's because the men who got their shit together is inside the house. They tired of working. They gotta raise their kids, work 2 jobs, clean their house, wash their car, pay their bills, cut their grass, take care of more kids, be the man of the family, do all this other stuff for other people. And then you want us to also come out and date you and then go do that stuff for your house? Those guys are tired. That's why y'all can't find them, because they busy. If you want a man who's always available, you gonna get a broke man. You want him. That man was at her house when she left for work and when she came home. You want a man with money, you'll never see him. You want a man that take care of his family. You want a man that take good to his mama, and the man of everybody look up to him. He's held in high regards. He's important. He got this business here, this job there. You'll never see him. I mean, he'll make time for you. He'll definitely make time for you. But you'll never see him.